Then I'm ready to attach my second one. I'll put this down for just a second, and I've already ball tooled a second piece. I'll just turn it upside down. Same technique that I used. Pierce it through, slide it all the way up. Now, when I add my second layer of petals, I do want to make sure that my alignment is correct. Wherever there is an overlap, so find where there's one petal that's overlapping another, I want the center of the next layer of petals to line up with that overlap. I can attach a little teeny tiny bit of glue all the way around the bottom, just a little bit, and then start to adhere my petals. Again, I don't want that glue to be too high. I don't want it to be showing, but I'm going to overlap my petals just as I did before, but I'm making sure to line up. Everywhere there is an overlap, I want the center of my next petal to be. And I can just keep gluing. If I need to add a little bit more glue, I can. Beginner sugar flower makers tend to use too much glue, so we want to go just a little bit at a time as we overlap our petals. And then when I'm doing that last petal, again, it gets tucked on top of the fourth one, but I need to make sure that it comes underneath my first one. So I'm going to peel back my first petal, put my fifth petal down, and then put it on top, so that the fifth petal is on top of my fourth one and underneath my first one. I do want to make sure that everything is adhered, so I'll push all of the gum paste into my center. It's okay if I have a little bit of exposed pieces here. I'll cover that up in just a little bit, either with a calyx or with our next layer of petals. If I need to add a little bit more glue, I can just add a tiny bit at a time. Once I have those two layers on, I'm going to leave this overnight to dry so that I can either finish it off as a bud or transform it into a full flower.